Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise, getting ready to go to work. How much fun. Okay, so I decided to go for a purple look. I know, I'm wondering if it's too much, but we're gonna go with it because I feel like that. I'm in a mood, I'm happy, I think I'm gonna enjoy it, so let's just roll with it, right? For foundation today, I just went in with my NARS Sheer Glow, tried and true. For concealer, Natasha Denona. I set the under eyes and T-zone with the Prism Libre. Set the rest of the face with the Natasha Denona powder. Then I just pulled out the, not this one. Which one is it? It's the Clinique, Glow to Go. All in one. Bronzer, blush, highlighter, and even a mattifying powder, which I actually did use just through my, where I get wrinkles. Okay, I used it on my wrinkles. I did my eyes with the MAC Soft Ochre paint pot. So, then I thought, I have to. It's an oldie but a goodie. I enjoy it. It's not my favorite palette, but I do like it. And it's this one here. The Lila palette by Natasha Denona. I feel like I had to go to work wearing this particular palette. Like, it was just a have-to type of thing. So the first shade we're going to go into is called Hersey. And it's this one right here. I just feel like this, went in a little bit heavy-handed there. It's alright. She blends. But I feel like I had to go with the Natasha palette. And I wanted a little bit of color. I didn't want to go neutral. Because I feel like this, if there's any job that's going to allow you to wear any kind of color, even though I don't think this is like a lot of color at all, to be fair, but I feel like, it's going to be this one. This job. Where I could definitely see other jobs being like more neutral. Now, how colorful? I don't know how colorful yet. We will find out. Because I'm dying to know. And again, a lot of it won't matter because, I'm not really, on the front line of this job. I'm kind of, to be fair, taking it for discount. And it's mostly, truck, which I am so okay with. So okay. You won't hear me complain at all. Alright. Now I got that blended in. But I have to leave in I would say I'd have to leave here in maybe 10 minutes. We're going to take that same shade per se and run it across the lower lash line. So this will be a quick look. For the lips, I put on the Whirl. I thought I'd go again, oldie but goodie. MAC Whirl lip liner and lipstick. With a little bit of the Sugar Rush, is that right? I always say this wrong. Is it Sugar Rush or is it? Yes, it is. Sugar Rush by Tarte. The Sugar Coat in Cake Pop, just in the middle. I was going to do a gloss, but I felt like a gloss might make the lipstick not last as long. And I'm probably not going to be able to do touch-ups. That would be, although you would think you could. I don't know, but I am just so excited. If there was ever a dream job, this is so it for me. Alright. Okay, then we're going to take the color. Gotta flip this over. Amethyst. This one here, this metallic shade. And I'm actually going to put it on the outer corner and then run it through the crease a little bit. There's really not that many mattes in this palette, to be fair. but it's okay because like these shades work as mattes really good. They don't really emphasize that much texture, and it gives a little bit of depth to the eye, and it just works for me. Again, I'm not that concerned with it, you know. We're bringing in that purple because I definitely wanted to do a purple look. I probably am going to have to think about it more, like how I'm going to do my makeup each day. I had my outfit laid out to make it easier for me because I am such an indecisive person. And if I'm left last minute to try to figure out something, I'm useless. I'm going to be so late that it's not even going to be funny, to be fair, you know? So I was like, we're not going to do that. We're just not. So we're going to do it this way. And it worked. Okay, now we're going to take the shade Livid, which is one of my favorite shades in this palette. It's this one right here. And we're going to put it on the lid. I'm using the Natasha Denona brushes also. Seemed fitting. But I haven't used this palette in a while. And I really, honestly, I was going to use the Melt Cheese and Parties. Was the palette I was going to use. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. Alright, and then for inner corner, we're going to go into the shade Juno. This one right here. And we're going to put that right in the inner corner. This palette is an all-in-one for me. It's like gorgeous for me. I mean, again, it's not my favorite palette. It's just not. But is it a good palette? Yes, yes it is. Do I love it? Yes, yes I do. But it is unfortunately one that doesn't get much attention from me anymore. Especially because, I mean, it's not available. So it's kind of hard for me to do looks because y'all can't, well, I mean, I'm sure you can find it still. Now we're going to go into Layla, which is this shade right here, and I'm going to line the upper lash line and lower lash line with it. But I hope it's not too much. I mean, I don't think it's like really bright like a rainbow or anything. By no means. And it is more of a dialed back purple look, to be fair, too. But it's still purple nonetheless. So I don't know how well that's going to go over. But I'd have to assume it's okay. I mean, you know. Who really knows? Sometimes I'm amazed at what people can, like, what is acceptable, and then when they're like, oh no, that's not, I'm like, but how is that acceptable and this isn't, you know? It amazes me sometimes on things, but neither here nor there. Alright, And then for the liner, it's the ColourPop Blown Away. I've got to get me another one of these. I don't know if they're still available. But this color is just my favorite. For cool tone looks, almost any kind of cool tone look, I love this liner for it. Okay. And I do think that the purple is kind of pulling out my green in my eyes, so I think that the look kind of works, you know what I mean? In a way. In a way. Not saying it's perfect, but in a way. Okay, for mascara, we're going to use the Armani. And to be fair, I'm not putting too much on. I'm just kind of putting like a nice coat. At least that's my thought process. Oh. Oh, that hurt. How did I even do that? Oh, I literally just... Oh yeah, I really got that. I hit myself right in the eyeball. Ooh. Uh-oh. That's not gonna be good. Now I've made a mess on the lower lash line. I'll have to clean it up. I have not done that in a while. Probably because I'm getting ahead of myself. I got all my errands done yesterday. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to use one little thing to try to clean up that mess that I made. I can't believe I just did that though. Like, I haven't done that in such a long time. Alright. Alright, I don't see any mistakes up there, so that's a plus. Let's go back into that per se though. Light-handed. Lower lash line is the Lancome. Okay. And again, just barely putting any because I don't know how my day's gonna go. And usually these mascaras, you know, they last. They do. I don't have any issues. But different things do different. So I'm glad that I'll now be able to know. Because, like, in the heat, it seems to be fine. You know what I mean? But moving around, blinking, talking, like, that's a whole, you know, another thing in a way. I have this one eyelash down here that wants to curl up. Like, it is so weird. Okay. Alright, I think I'm done. Tell me, am I done? Does it look okay? I don't know. I do this to myself, though. I'll be like, I don't know, maybe I need to, you know, do this or do that. And it's like, well, I don't have a choice now, so it don't matter. It's got to be this way. Or you're wiping your face and going with no makeup. And even though I hear that that's okay, that is kind of odd to me that they would be like, you don't have to wear makeup. I mean, legally, I guess I can see why they would do that. But, like, at the same time, I'm kind of like, really? Okay. But this is the final look. I don't think my eyes look bad. I think the foundation's fine. Concealer's fine. Not really liking the cheeks and the bronzer yet. And I don't understand because I know when I did the Clinique thing, when I was doing the alphabet thing, I picked Clinique. That was one of the things that I really did like, was those palettes. But now it's just not looking right to me for some reason. And maybe it's because lately I've been using really good products, but I don't know. It just looks off. Or maybe it's the lips that's off. I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. We're wearing it for the day, huh? So, this is the final look. I think I'm just going to wear my hair down because, I mean, I don't have time to really do anything with it, to be fair. And, like, what am I going to do with it? Pull it up? I'll take a clippy. I'm one of them girls, a clippy. If I get hot, it's going to a clip. Alright, but I'm off. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped in some way. Oh, I'm so scared and nervous, y'all. Alright, anyway. I'm getting teary-eyed. I'm going to blame it on the mascara. It hit my eye. That's why I'm getting teary-eyed. Anyway. I'm going to let you go. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday. Fingers crossed. And I'll see you in my next one. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.